first question that we had, it dropped in relatively early on the subject of a digital estate. Would you recommend having some sort of checklist when it comes to listing a digital estate or when it comes to digital estate planning, given that there are some elements that one may not typically consider, such as Dropbox or perhaps YouTube, others seem a little bit more reasonable, a little bit more straightforward there. So would you consider maybe having that checklist for a digital estate?
Yeah, so some clients, usually the clients without spouses will come in with a great list. And so I use some of those to create a list, and it just has the different categories of assets that you can fill in, and how those are accessed with the password, and then what you want to happen to them. I don't recommend putting this information in a person's will. The will is a public document. If you put your password in there, it's not a good idea. It's more in the form of a memo that you would give to your personal representative or other fiduciary.
Thank you so much. And when it comes to executors, would it be better perhaps to name two different executors, one for your regular or physical assets and another for perhaps those digital assets that were discussed earlier?
I think usually no. And the reason is that they might come into conflict with each other before the personal representative is appointed through the court. What's the digital personal representative going to do? Are they going to go through your digital assets before the personal representative has authority to deal with those? And then if they do access, say, you have the Bitcoin, your digital personal representative access with your Bitcoin, but there's no estate for it to come into. You might even run into a tax problem there. So I recommend that people name one executor or personal representative, and if that person doesn't have kind of the knowledge to deal with digital assets, and you have substantial digital assets, considering naming another person who does.